District Commandant, Home Guard, Civil Defence और State Disaster Response Force, Zunheboto para organize Korea Civil Defence Warden और volunteers लगा training. Tuesday दे शुरू हुई है multi-purpose hall pra. इतु 6 दिन चुलिबो और November 24 दे खत्म हो बोले जानकारी दी ना से. Company Commander L Viketu Supra welcome address दे training Korea की गाने जरूरी ऐसे इतु कोई गिना इतु खान participations खान गे participant खान गे first aid जानकारी और skill खान दिया emergency होमोई दे साबोले training करी थका participants खान disaster होमोई first medical responders होबो कुशे और इतु training दे practical session lectures और presentation खान बिशी थाकी बोले ऐसे Zunheboto DC धर्मराज प्राबी आहिगिना कथा कुरिशे DC कुशे आगे देबी mock drills बिशी लोई दिशे किंतु इत्यादि तैयारी बिशी करी बोले लगी ऐसे Disaster और ward अलग आसे कोई गिना disaster एक बार आहिबो किंतु ward बिशी दिरी भी जाए इतु गाने भाल training और तैयारी प्रा दिरी जाबोले प्रा कुरी बोले लगे कुशे
Natural disaster उन्हें थके इतु दमने किस खान administration खान उन्हें भी इतु police खान medical खान इतु खान भी आहिले ना अपना खान का सेट करना पड़ेगा किंतु इतु हिंगा के ना टेक्शन कोने इनका disaster आतांते निजोर volunteer निजोर होस्टे इतु ट्रेनिंग जाने के ना टेक्शन कोने अपना प्रोसेस दे किबा happen होशी कोने disaster आइशी कोने अपना खान लगा मानो निजोर मानो सेफ कोने इतु करनी इतु गवर्नमेंट पूरा अपना खान के ट्रेनिंग करनी इतु प्रोग्राम बनाएंगे ना अपना खान मानतिशे इतु disaster इनका उदाहरण डॉक्टर खान नहीं हो और इतु खान अपना हाथ लेके ऐसे रोशन टेक्निक आपको टेक्निक दोनों भी अपना हाथ लेके टेक्निक
express about training schedule. There will be a total of 7 days training, 6 days working days, 1 day off. Topic is about practical, lecture, presentation. Now our program has now come to an end. I request everyone for photo session.
Arose from that moment where we found ourselves to be inadequate, unprepared. In case there is any attack on the civilian areas. So last time also there was mock drill, we had conducted mock drill for the civil defense of the people where we had to evacuate, we had to simulate an evacuation situation and then we had to take them to a shelter home. So that we could conduct, but there were many loopholes, there were many shortcomings. There was lack of training, there was lack of adequate infrastructure, there was lack of shelter homes, there was lack of preparedness when it comes to feeding so many people at a place. So from there on, there arose a requirement that we have to have a trained manpower, which we can utilize at the event of war, and as well as during the time of disaster. So you know that the wars are nowadays they have become very complicated. Their duration as well as the dimension of war has changed. We all know that Russia is in war for the last 3 years. So wars are prolonged, people have to suffer, and there has not been any enemy. We have seen that when enemy attacks, it does not discriminate between the civilians and the military. So that becomes more and more important that each and every one of us keeps ready, keeps prepared, keeps ourselves trained for such eventualities. Disasters, anyway, we keep on preparing ourselves for disaster, we keep on updating ourselves. We have sufficient equipment, but disasters and wars both are different cases. In case of wars, you will have to face the challenge every day. In case of disasters, disaster will come once and will go away. So wars, we have to train ourselves for a prolonged situation, for a prolonged event. for a situation which may last for months, for years. So that kind of preparation will be required. And for that, we have to have better training, we have to have better equipment, we have to have better infrastructure. So that's how, don't consider it to be a training which involves only disaster. We have to prepare ourselves for the wars. So, and that too have to be throughout the wars. So, the training part, I don't know how it has been devised, how it has been, how they have managed to, how you will get the training during the 7 days course. There will be multiple sessions. After your training session, there will be another training session for more volunteers. So I don't know, I have not gone through the training curriculum as yet. But I hope that whatever you are going to learn, it's going to help you as well as the people of Zunheboto in the long run. And in the event of any eventuality, including disasters and wars, that will come very handy for all of us, and that will help us save many lives, as well as the damage to property, as well as the society as a whole. So keeping that in mind, you have to prepare yourself. So make most of it, make most out of the training which will be given to you during the course of these 7 days. And you know, the more we sweat during the training, the less we gain during the disasters and the wars. So that's all I have to say. So brace yourself for a good training, and I want every one of you to participate, every one of you to grab as much as you can. And there will be problems, there will be things, there are hiccups during any training session, but eventually these are overcome. These problems, individual problems can be overcome, and if there is any problem, we have a team sitting for you